morning everyone, and welcome back to another weekly vlog. I'm excited for you to join me this week. This is gonna be a pretty chill week, but still gonna get a lot done this week, so I'm excited for you to join. This morning I have just been doing some filming. I filmed a new Animal Crossing video on my computer, and then I also filmed a new pin haul, so you would have seen that on Friday, but I just finished putting the pins up on my board. Look at my board. Oh, it makes me so happy. I love Disney pins so much, you guys. They are seriously my favorite thing ever. But it is now 1 o'clock. I slept in freaking late today. So yeah. But I'm just about to bring this breakfast leftovers, the corpse of my breakfast, downstairs. And I am actually going to go jump on the bike. You guys, I have been neglecting the bike and we are getting back into it today. We are doing it. We are gonna start kind of refreshing all the habits that I've been trying to set that I have lost here. But yeah, that's what we're doing now. But yeah, just figured I'd update you. So let's get on the bike. I just finished my workout and I feel so good. I feel like refreshed and rejuvenated, and I had a little like, I don't know, like some personal issue going on when I was on the bike, and I just started crying because, one, Emma Lovewell, if you guys are on use Peloton, Emma Lovewell is my queen. I love her so much. But she has just the best playlist, and she just like rocks my world with what she picks, and I always end up crying whenever we do workouts because she always picks motivational songs, and I just I cry. Yeah, I started crying because I was just like, I haven't worked out in probably 2 weeks. And I just like, I don't know, like not beating myself up about it, but just like knowing like if you had worked out like for these 2 weeks, like where would you be today? You know what I mean? So it was kind of one of those things, but it was just like really refreshing to be back on the bike. I had so much fun. I was just like pedaling my little heart out. And I just felt really good. And I'm like so sweaty and bro. I'm really sweaty and I just feel really good. So I just figured I'd share. But I feel like this is a good time to kind of talk about my like personal goals for this year. If you followed along at the beginning of the year, I did a little video talking about my goals and intentions for this year. And I kind of wanted to do like a little check-in a couple times this year to see how things are going, kind of a self-reflection for myself, but then also just like kind of to keep you guys in the loop in case you guys need to reflect on your personal goals from this year too. But yeah, I just kind of thought it would be a good idea. So I just wanted to quickly touch on some of the goals and where I'm like at with them. So let me go grab my book. Okay, also I'm just realizing now, like I wrote these down, like my goals and where I'm at. I realized I wrote 2012 and not 2021. What the heck? Okay, so I just kind of want to reflect on them and just quickly like touch and see where I'm at and kind of talk about how I can probably improve them or whatever. But I'm kind of laughing at myself because I literally have to do this every week for school, and I think this is why I'm like in the mindset of like, oh, I should check in on my goals and make sure I'm achieving them, and if I'm not achieving them, I should make a SMART goal and figure out how to improve them. If you guys have to do SMART goals in school, you know what I'm talking about. So one of my goals was that I wanted to have a set morning and night routine. So the first month, I feel like I was really trying to find a rhythm of how I wanted to have my morning and night routine, and I feel like I was on a pretty good consistent pattern of like I would wake up and I would like do X, Y, and Z, and I think I had like 2 or 3 morning routines and night routines that I would kind of like alternate between, which felt really good for me. And then once we got to around March, I kind of fell off the bandwagon, and I really have not been having like set morning and night routines. Like sometimes I go to bed and I like don't like, sometimes I'm on my phone for like hours and hours and hours. Sometimes we watch a movie, which is fine, but it's like I just like don't do all the things that I want to do. Like I don't properly wash my face. Like I literally have like wipes by my table and like take off like my makeup wipes or whatever, or just do stuff like that. So I definitely need to get back into doing a morning and a night routine. I feel like what I'm going to do is write down what I want to be doing every day and like actually giving it a checklist, because that's what I was doing at the beginning of the year and it was really working for me. I was using Notion to do it, which I still have on my phone and everything. So I feel like I just need to get back into that habit, but definitely not something that I've fallen out of, because there are still things that I'm doing that kind of reflect the morning and night routine, but definitely just not like a set thing. So still something I'm working on. So my other thing, or my other goal, was to read more books. Last night I actually just finished my, is this my 4th book of the year? I think it's my 4th. Hold on. Yes, I finished my 4th book of the year. I'm currently still working on my 5th book and I'm about to start my 6th book probably tonight. So one of my goals was just to read more. I wanted to read 20 by the end of the year and I feel like I'm on track with it. My other goal was to be a dedicated and studious student. I think I am achieving this goal 1000%. I have never felt so confident. Oh man, you guys. Personal growth is emotional. I have never felt so confident in school that why am I crying? Gosh, I'm so like, it's okay to cry, guys. It's okay to cry. All right. I've never felt so confident in school and in my studies, and test taking abilities and assignments and time management and everything. Like this year, I really have just dedicated to being a student first out of anything, and it's really, really reflected. My grades are at a spot where I know personally in my gut that they are the grades that I deserve, because that's exactly the amount of effort that I've put into each class. I have really like just soared truly in clinic, like in the actual like hands-on process of my program, which is truly the thing that matters the most to me, is that I'm able to actually do the thing that we're going to be doing for the rest of our lives. And like, I don't know, I'm really, really happy with how school's been going. I made the dean's list this semester, which is amazing. And yeah, it's been a really good year for studying. So I'm really like, just really happy with how that's been going. And I'm just going to continue keeping it going for this year. Another goal that I had was to be doing a healthy activity daily. Definitely have not been doing this, and that honestly has just been within the last month. And I mean, you can create excuses for yourself and everything, but like we went into our 3rd lockdown, almost 4th lockdown for where I live, like in my city specifically. We've actually been in, most of Ontario has been in like the 3rd lockdown, but we're actually in, I think, our 4th lockdown. And it just hit really, really hard this last month, like in April. And it really just destroyed me. Like, if I'm completely honest with you guys, I broke down. There was like really dark spots of how I was feeling. Like the biggest thing is just like not being able to see friends and family. Like we live 5 minutes away from Austin's sister and mom, and like we can't even go see them, which just like breaks my heart. And like his grandparents we haven't seen, you know, his Jesus. It's okay to be emotional, you guys. I just want to be collected as I talk, you know. His grandparents live here and we haven't seen them in over a year. So haven't seen them and they live here. I haven't seen my dad in over a year now. Because he lives in a different province, and that province, like those provinces are shut down where like nobody else can really go travel to them, and if you do, you have to quarantine for like 2 weeks before you can do anything. So it's just been hard. So this last month it really just like impacted me a lot. So I just kind of was like, I don't feel like working out. I don't feel like doing anything. I kind of just like moped around from bed. And I'm not saying that it's like something that you can't do or shouldn't do. Like if you're feeling the need to just like sit with yourself and just like feel and process the things that you're processing, it's totally fine. But I just know that like being active is just like something that recently I've really like loved doing. And it's really changed my mindset on things and just made me have like something positive to look forward to in my day, which is crazy because I am not really an active person ever before. So I think that's also why I had like a little emotional moment on the bike today, because I was like, man, why did you stop? Like, you love this. So it's just one of those. But going back to the goal, healthy activity daily. I have been doing fine at it. Definitely need to improve. Just kind of getting back into doing the bike again, but just continue doing things. I've also determined that I really can't take off days, because if I take an off day, it's really hard for me to like do something the next day. So even if I do like a 5-minute walk or something, not a 5-minute walk, but a really low impact walk around the block or something as like my off day, that'll even help me stay like in the healthy active mindset. Oh, and then the last one, the no buy, low buy. So I wanted to touch on this. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for how long this is. I wanted this to just be like a little segment in the vlog, but I feel like now it should be its own video, but it's fine. Oh, the no buy, low buy thing. Basically I wanted to just not buy any Disney merchandise for an entire year. I really wanted to find a new relationship with money, and just like understand my spending habits and like addictions almost, if you will, and just kind of like look at it from a different perspective. And I definitely have, like, I really truly believe in my heart that I understand like where my issues are and like why, like when I want to spend money and when I'm spending money and why I'm doing it. So like I do believe that that's like definitely helped me, but I have not stayed within the no buy limits. I definitely have purchased Disney stuff the last couple months. It has definitely been on the more minimal side, which is like I'm happy about, but I definitely have purchased things, so I figured I would just like obviously be open and honest about that. So I don't know really where I want to take it from here, if I want to try and go back to a no buy, or if I want to stay just like a low buy. I feel like I'm gonna just go back to trying to just spend as little as possible. It also doesn't help that it was like my birthday in April, and then there was like a Disney store that was closing down in March or something, so we went to that, and like, you know, it was like kind of things come up and you just like want to spend money where you want to. So it's kind of one of those things. So I'm definitely still trying to not spend money. There will not be a boatload of hauls or things coming in my channel anytime soon at all this year. I've been really tempted to like want to do like, what's it called, unboxings and stuff, but haven't. So yeah, I think I've been doing good in that sense. So I'm just going to keep it up and just like keep my spending to a minimum, if not nothing at all. So yeah, but yeah, there's my little spiel. So I'm going to just, yeah, keep you guys updated if you're interested. And yeah, let's get on with the rest of it. Okay, so I just had a shower and I read a little bit in the tub, or sorry, I'm so tired. I just had a bath and I read a little bit in the tub, and now I am just going to do a little grocery prep, meal prep thing for this week. So I'm probably gonna go to the grocery store either tomorrow or Wednesday. And I want to like have all my meals ready and set up, so we have some options. But I wanted to look on like YouTube and Pinterest and stuff to see if I can find some ideas for what people are eating right now, because I'm in a what's it called, like a meal prep slump. I feel like I just do the same stuff every day. I'm getting bored of it. We're eating out a lot more because I think we're both like bored of what we're eating at home. So I need to come up with some new ideas. So I really like to watch like what I eat in a day, what I eat in a week, those kind of videos on YouTube, because it just kind of gives inspiration. It's not like I really, sometimes I take recipes that people share, but for the most part it's just like they show something they eat and I'm like, oh, that'd be fun to make, and then I kind of like make my own thing of it. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm just kind of chill for the rest of the night because it is now 9:30 and I'm exhausted. Very exhausted. Wednesday because normally I don't film on Mondays when I do a weekly vlog, but I did yesterday, so I'm all like, it's nice actually. It's like I still have like time in my week. Today we are going to be, I will be doing it. I'm going to be cleaning out our fridge because it is a disaster zone. But yeah, I am going to be cleaning out our fridge because it has just got to the point where, you know, when like you organize your fridge and it like looks really nice and then it's like that for like a couple weeks, but then you start buying things and you don't really know where to put things and then the whole fridge just looks like a disaster. That's what our fridge looks like right now. So I'm just gonna like clear everything out, do all that stuff. I'm gonna do the dishes first though because I want the sinks clear for when I have to like dump everything, you know. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of food waste because we're pretty good about eating most of our food. There might be a couple leftovers like in the back of the fridge that we've forgotten about, but other than that, it's normally pretty good. So I'm gonna do the dishes first and then I'm going to get into the fridge.
In the door carefully behind him, his skull. Oh, Ron, I've sworn to pass.
actually saying hello and also good night in the same clip because I'm actually gonna have a nap really fast. It's like 11:30-ish and I had an awful sleep last night. I basically didn't sleep last night. So I'm gonna go back to bed right now because, like, you know when you just feel so sleep deprived that you actually feel physically sick, and like bags under my eyes are crazy and I'm just like ready for bed. So I'm actually gonna have at least a 30-minute nap, just to try and refresh, because I honestly just feel like the best way I can describe it is that like I almost feel hungover. Like I did not have a drink last night, but I feel hungover. I just don't feel great. So I'm gonna have a little nap. But today I have to do a little Amazon return, so I just have to bring that to the post office, and then I'll check my PO box while I'm there because I still have one more pin trade I'm waiting for. And then once I do that, I'm also gonna get a bubble tea because I wanted to get one yesterday, but I forgot that they are closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. So I'm gonna go today and get a bubble tea because I haven't had one in a few weeks and I'm craving. So yes, but now I'm gonna have a nap, and hopefully I feel a little bit more recharged after my half an hour nap. Okay, so it is a couple hours later. I feel much more refreshed. The nap was definitely needed. I went to the post office, dropped off our return that we had to do, and then I got a bubble tea and I just feel like a new woman. I feel great. So now I am having some ramen, and I'm just going to finish editing up the video I have going up on Friday. I just need to like do my titles and everything. I'm gonna do that now and just kind of chill, and then in about an hour I'm gonna head downstairs and start making up some crispy chickpeas for our dinner. I showed our dinner last night, but I wanted crispy chickpeas on it because it was like just missing something. It was so delicious, but it was just missing like a crunch. So I'm gonna make crispy chickpeas and I feel like it'll be like perfect. So I'm gonna do that in about an hour. Yeah, that's basically it for today. I really wanted to make like banana bread muffins or like energy balls or something today, but I'm just like not in the mood. I've been not in the mood to bake in the last like basically like week. Like I wanted to like bake something, but I'm just not in the mood. So I don't think I'm going to today. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my lunch and just kind of do some computer stuff. Okay, so I'm very excited because it's a little while later and I want to show you guys something that just came in the mail. If you've been following along on my vlogs for the last couple weeks, a couple weeks ago I talked about, or I guess about a month ago, I talked about getting loupes. So like they're like glasses that have magnifications in them, and if you're at all, I know there's a couple girls on here, or girls and guys on here that are interested in dental hygiene possibly in the future, so I figure I might as well show. I got mine in today, so I ordered mine from Q Optics, and this is the case that they came in. Very cool. Has a little nameplate, and I'll flip them around, I'll show you guys. Here they are, beauty. And then you clip them open and da 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 da, here they are. So here are the actual loupes themselves. So my prescription is obviously in them, and then if you want a little tour, this is like the little light, and then these are the actual magnification loupes. So I don't know if this will work, but see if I can show you guys what the magnification looks like. Can we do this? Is this working? I guess, yeah. Like, see how that corner and the corner. Yeah, you actually totally can. So that's them. All right, we just finished dinner. What time is it?
7:40.
And I'm already in my PJs because I'm ready for bed. Right, Oz?
Yes.
I got my dessert, caramel drumstick. Yum, yum, yum. I'm going to watch a little TV. I'm not going to read tonight because I just want to veg out, watch some TV, be a loaf. Austin did his Peloton workout after a few weeks off. He's pooped. But yeah, I'm watching The Circle right now on Netflix. I watched the season 1 like a few weeks ago, and I was addicted, and I watched it all in like 24 hours, and then I just started it yesterday night, and I'm on like, I'm not very far into it, but I'm addicted again, so that's what I'm watching tonight. But yeah, that's about it for our afternoon or evening, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Thursday. I feel much more refreshed after yesterday. Yesterday I was definitely just like not in it. My sleep was just so off and I was just like exhausted the whole day. So I feel much more refreshed and revitalized, and look at how sunny and nice it is out today. We haven't had a sunny day like this in probably 2 weeks at least. So I'm very thankful for the sun. I think I might make chocolate chip banana muffins today. I've been like meaning to make them. I just haven't been in the mood, but I feel like because it's a nice day out, I don't mind being down in the hiccups. I don't mind being down in the kitchen today, so I might do that. But yeah, we will see what we get up to. Oh my gosh. I say I'm rested and then I have a big yawn. I promise. I'm feeling good. Also, why is my shirt like so sloppy looking? I need to adjust my outfit. It's just muffins in the oven. Can you see them? Probably not. A little bit. They're just almost done. The recipe said to leave them in for 20 minutes. 20 minutes went off and the tops were still pretty like mushy, so I just put them in for another 5 and I kind of just like play with the time. But I'll leave the recipe down below. This is the banana bread that I always make. This is just the first time I've done muffins with them, but they look good and they definitely taste good like normally, so I'm excited. But I'm gonna make some lunch now because I am starving, and I think I'm gonna make a little pita because my mom has this pita bread here and I just am tempted. So I'm just kind of gonna throw a bunch of stuff in here. I'm gonna like saute up some like peppers and veggies, and just kind of like throw some stuff in a little wrap. So yeah. Guys, I'm sorry. Look at how delicious this looks. This is ripped, but look at this. This looks like pita pit. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, okay, let's try and wrap it. Hey, that's massive. Oh my gosh. I am not gonna be able to eat that. Look how big that is. That's like the size of my freaking hand. It's bigger than my hand. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna enjoy this. I think Cooper wants to go inside. I'm gonna enjoy my lovely lunch, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Sorry if you can hear the lawnmower in the background. My neighbor's doing their lawn, but here are the little muffins. They look so good. I'll show you the other ones. Here they all are. They look delicious, but I'm gonna put a little bit of butter and have this as my little dessert from lunch, and I am stuffed. That was such a good lunch. I wasn't expecting for it to taste that good, but it was amazing. It was so yummy. So I am now going to have my little muffin. I'm probably just gonna chill for a bit because I was planning on doing a workout, but I didn't realize how big my lunch was gonna be. So I'm gonna have to wait at least an hour before I can work out because I will probably vomit everywhere. Sorry if that's a little bit TMI, but I'm going to have my muffin and then just hang out, I think. All right, let's have a try. I cut it in half, put a little bit of butter on it, so let's give it a try. So good. It's such a good recipe, so I'll link it down below for you guys. You have to try it. Okay. I just had a little workout, quick little body shower, and then I went into the hot tub, and now I am like so relaxed and so chilled out, but I am starving, so I got a little snack, and this is the most childish snack I've ever seen in my life. It is apple slices, cheese, and Teddy Grahams. So I am going to sit here and enjoy my childhood snack and maybe watch some TV or just kind of like hang out. I don't know. We'll see.